Hi, my name is Eric, and this video I'm going to answer your top 7 frequently asked questions about happy hand cleaning products. For quick recap of the products that we sell and offer, we have our Happy Hand Classic, we have our Happy Hand Greenclean, and Happy Hand Cococlean. They're all hand cleaners, and some people even use it for body scrubs in other ways, but that's an answer for another video. Let's move on to our first question. Question number 1. What makes your hand cleaner so different from the normal hand cleaners that are pumice based out there? Very simple. We don't have pumice in our hand cleaners because pumice has a tendency to actually cut up and dry out your hands. Basically what you're doing is you're rubbing crushed rock on your hands. We don't have that. Instead, we use Botanical Grit or another option as well, which we covered in a specific product related video if you want to look through our other videos. But very quickly, what makes it different, of course, no pumice, and is made from all natural, non-toxic ingredients that do not dry out and cut up your hands. Question number 2. Are your products waterless? The answer is quite simple. No, definitely not waterless, and for very good reason. Now, if you look at some of the waterless cleaners, this is a topic for actually its own video on itself, is they mostly have water inside of the bottle, and we chose to instead not do that because we want to sell you cleaner, very concentrated, highly effective, all natural cleaner instead of diluting it and selling you water with a little bit of cleaner in a bottle. Question number 3. What is the correct amount of hand cleaner to use? A very common question, and it's very important that you know the answer so that you're not using too much Happy Hand cleaner. A lot of times we get feedback from people using too much because they're used to using a waterless, pumice-based cleaner where you have to pump like 2 or 3 pumps and cover your hands in the stuff and the goo, and that's just not necessary in the case of Happy Hand cleaner. Right? I've just made my hands really dirty with some old engine oil from my car here, and I'm going to use 1 to 2 fingerfuls to remove the majority of this grease. Now this is intentionally coated, so this is usually much more than your hands would be. You're going to take a toonie size or a loony size, say like 1 or 2 fingerfuls. I'm using the Happy Hand Classic formula today. You're just going to rub it on the hands, and you want to rub it in really well. The more you rub it in, and you want to also just initially moisten your hands a little bit too, and that will make it a little more effective. There we are. Just take a little bit of water from my bucket here. And then, of course, add some clean water. In this case, I'm doing this intentionally like so because I don't have running water in my garage. So I want to show you how you can do it if you're not by a sink or anything like that. Of course, if you need to get in with your fingernails, and you just, of course, use a nail brush like you would to get into those harder to reach crevices. And you'll only need to use about half to quarter as much as you would with a regular waterless hand cleaner. So add some water. Okay, and use the paper towel. Of course, all our products are biodegradable, but of course be responsible with your paper towels and that sort of thing. If whatever you're removing from your hands is likely not biodegradable like our product is, so make sure you dispose of it safely and properly. Now, after you've scrubbed everything really well and worked the cleaner in your hands, I've only used 1 or 2 fingertips worth. You can tell it looks like I almost did it. It didn't do any work at all. And the wonderful thing about our products is that it doesn't cause your skin to dry out or crack, and it also leaves your hands soft to the touch. Question number 4. What are the core ingredients of your products? Our formulas are trade secrets. They're carefully guarded. However, of course, because our products are natural, it's always in our best interest to disclose what is it that you're putting on your skin. So in the case of our Happy Hand Classic, the three principal ingredients in here are baking soda and sodium lauryl sulfate and mineral oil. In the case of Greenclean, the three principal ingredients in here are baking soda, sodium lauryl salt, and sodium lauryl sulfate. And in order to get the grittiness, we use recycled plant fibers. In Cococlean, we've substituted the sodium lauryl sulfate from the classic for cocoa lauryl sulfate, and also added and substituted coconut oil in place of mineral oil. So just making things a little more up to date. Some people still prefer the classic, the feel of the classic, but this one is even more natural than this one. They're all biodegradable, non-toxic. You could ingest them, but please don't do that. And for the grit in both the Classic Clean and Cococlean, we have our Botanical Grit, which is a combination of crushed seeds and walnut shells. There you have it. Those are our core ingredients of our three products. Question number 5. What kind of abrasive do you use in place of pumice? I actually already answered this in question number 4, but I'll go in a little more detail right now for you. As I mentioned, a lot of our competitors use pumice, which is a volcanic ash. It's a natural ingredient, obviously, but because it's rock, it's very harsh on your skin when you're rubbing against your skin. It actually cuts up your skin, dries it out, and pulls the moisture out. And I've also seen other things like plastic pellets and beads and that sort of thing. But we went with as organic and natural option as possible, which we call Botanical Grit. Botanical Grit is the combination of crushed walnut shells and seeds, which are just as effective as pumice in getting into the cracks of your skin, but much gentler on your skin. Question number 6. I have a nut allergy or sensitivity, and I'm concerned about using your products that have Botanical Grit in with the walnut shells and the crushed seeds. What alternative do you suggest? Well, we definitely have an alternative for you. So Happy Hand Classic and Cococlean, yes, they do have the walnut shells and the crushed seeds in the Botanical Grit. Instead, I would recommend, if that's a concern for you, definitely try our Happy Hand Greenclean, because inside it has crushed plant fibers as the abrasive. So you don't have to worry about any kind of allergy with that. It's just, it has the same effectiveness and has different texture. Some people even just prefer this for a more of a dry texture. Question number 7. How do I order Happy Hand cleaning products? Well, the answer is super simple. Go to www.happyhand.ca. We have a full e-commerce website there. Again, that's happyhand singular, no s.ca. And you'll want to log in and create an account with us so that if you want to reorder in the future, it's quick, it's easy. We accept all major credit cards and PayPal. We ship to Canada and the United States. So check that on out. And also, don't forget at checkout to enter in your coupon code, your discount code for watching this video, which is SAMPLE15. Again, that's SAMPLE 15, SAMPLE15. Enter that at checkout for 15% off your entire order with us for your first order. Thanks so much for watching this top 7 frequently asked questions about Happy Hand cleaning products. We look forward to seeing you back here again soon and having you as a wonderful customer. Again, if you ever need us, you have any questions, or want to leave us feedback and comments, hit us up on email, info@happyhand.ca, or any of our social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thanks for watching.